Welcome back, folks, for a new tech review video. I haven't made one since the FE201 A45. That was like 3 months ago. So they gave out the M56 Scorpion to play with for 2 days, and I've been playing with this little vehicle. It's pretty decent, but we'll talk about the pricing issue later on. So this is a Tier 7 Premium American Tank Destroyer. Has 820 hit points, which is below average, but around the same ballpark. Weighs 7.5 tons, so it's pretty light. Has a 200 horsepower engine. The power to weight ratio is 26.7, so it's pretty fast to accelerate. Not that bad for a little light tank-esque of a tank destroyer. Top speed is only 45 kilometers per hour, so it's not that fast, like a Hellcat, which has 72 kilometers per hour top speed. So it's not that fast, but it does move pretty quickly. Traverse is 40 degrees per second, which is not bad. Has 1 millimeter of armor all the way around. This thing has the least amount of armor of all tanks in the game. Least. This is the weakest vehicle of all the 200, 300 tanks in the game. So yeah, don't get hit. Don't get splashed by artillery, don't get rammed. If you do, you probably lose like 75% of your health. So yeah, this little tank destroyer could not take a hit, alright? So be careful. It's very good for anybody who knows how to play a traditional sniper tank destroyer, not the assault guns like the Ferdinand or the Jat Panzer E100s or the T110 E4s and E3s, not like that. It's a traditional sniper, not an assault gun, alright? Has a very decent 90mm gun. So this gun has very good penetration, 219mm for standard AP. That's crazy good for a tier 7 tank destroyer. The average is 190-ish millimeters, so this is very good. You could penetrate some tier 9 heavy tanks frontally with this penetration, so that's very good. The alpha is average 240, so it's alright. It's like a Hellcat's guns average alpha, so but you do have very good accuracy, 0.33, and 2 seconds aim time. The aim time is a little bit long, but it's close to the 1.7 seconds, so it's okay. Still, be warned that it takes a little bit longer to aim. And what I found out about this gun after playing with the vehicle is that the shell travels a little bit slowly than the normal shells. So it takes like 3/4 of a second for the shell to reach the target. So you have to lead your shots. So as you can see with the replay videos coming up, the shells does travel a little bit slowly than the average. It has only 350 meters of view range, so this is not that good. The Hellcat has 370, so it's closer to a close encased or close mounted tank destroyer like the T25AT, not the open cabinet like the Hellcat. So yeah, the view range is surprisingly bad, so be warned that you probably will not outspot tier 6 heavy tanks and medium tanks, so be careful. But you do have very good camouflage rating. So this vehicle has 23% negation when still against opponent's view range. As you can see under the view range, there is a camouflage coefficient. So when sitting still, this vehicle has 23% negation to opponent's view range. That's very good. The Hellcat has only 21%. So this thing has a better camouflage rating than the Hellcat, which is very good, but it's no E25 levels of craziness. So as you can see with the E25, if I can find it, the E25 has the best camouflage rating, one of the best, 25% negation. That's crazy good. It's like the Rumtel Borsig Waffentrager, 23%. So hiding is very easy, or the niche of this vehicle, if you will. So use it, because the armor will not save you. Only 1mm of armor all the way around. So yeah, the E25 could bounce a few shots from the mantlet, whereas this vehicle has no mantlet. It does have this little gun encasement, but that's not mantlet. The gun shield is 5mm, but 5mm is the same as 1mm. So you could penetrate this thing with a freaking 9mm handgun, I believe. That's crazy. So this tank has no armor whatsoever. And the radial range is below average by 100 or so meters. So you have to stay in touch or a little bit closer to the front lines than what you're comfortable with. But this tank is pretty decent. So I equip it with a gun rammer to increase the DPM, binoculars to increase the view range, and standard camo nets to help with the camouflage rating. The crews have camouflage, such as standard for all sniping tank destroyer, 6 cents for the commander, snapshot for the gunner. The loader has intuition to help with the switching of the shells when needed, and the driver has off-road driving to help with the traverse and the other stuff like the terrain passabilities. So yeah, this little tank destroyer is pretty good at sniping. Do not use it as a brawling tank destroyer or assault gun. It's no T-28 concept. It's it's not this thing. Every time I look at this thing, I chuckle. So it has no armor, alright? It's no T-28 concept. It's no T-30. It's no Yak Panzer E-100. You cannot take a hit. So I have a few or couple of gameplays to show you the power of this vehicle, and we'll talk about the pricing issue later on. And here's the first match. The first game I play with the Scorpion on Sand River, one of my favorite maps because the hills and the lack of bushes, but it's not that good for Russian tanks. So yeah. So this little vehicle is very small. It's pretty fast too to rev up. So accelerate is pretty quick. So that's good. Now reload is slightly long, about 6.5 seconds for 240 damage, but it's a tier 7. What did you expect? So as you can see, it's smaller than the T-37. So as always, snipe, do not be bold. And this little tank destroyer has very wide gun arc, as you can see with the mini map, but the gun arc is very wide. So adjusting to targets is pretty easy without changing your hull and negating your camouflage net and binoculars. It has 10 degrees of gun depression, I believe, so that's very good. You could go hull down and peekaboo like a thicker masks or a steering mill, but this thing has no armor, so be warned. Camp, camp, camp. Alright, we have a Pantherine. Missed. As you can see, the shell takes a long time to travel, and it has an arc to it. Oh, missed. So it takes about 6.5 seconds to reload. It does carry more shells than the Hellcat, which is good. The Hellcat can only carry like 27 rounds or something, so that sucks. But this thing could carry 40 rounds or 43 rounds, I believe. So camp, 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 camp. There's another Scorpion. It takes 2 seconds for the standard aim time. It's a little bit better with crew skills and brothers in arms, but yeah, the aim time is slightly longer than the Hellcat. So camp your butts off in this vehicle. That's what you should do. 1 millimeter of armor, just one. So getting spotted means you're dead. Getting high explosive means you're dead. Getting touched by a heavy tank or any other tank means you're dead. Camp, camp, camp. Take your time to camp. Now we move up because we have a Type 58 moving towards the hill I like. So we'll move towards that hill. This thing is such a small vehicle. Now, it's a small vehicle, has only 7.5 tons of weight. So ramming or running through buildings is not as quickly as a E50, right? So it's light. It's hard to take down a building with this vehicle and a tree. So don't get spotted, don't get touched, otherwise you lose a lot of health. Don't get touched by your teammates, that also hurts.
Ready to fire.
Aim time is a little bit long. That's okay. There's Uzuma. The camouflage rating is very good. And a stock Comet has the Cromwell turret. Oh, he's out. Oh well. Let's see what else. Another Scorpion. No shot. Oh. Was that a shot at us? I doubt it. Probably at the Type 59 or the Type 58. So remember, stay away from your teammates to avoid collateral damage, alright? Even if you're not spotted, you might get hit with collateral damage from artillery shells. Just stay away from your teammates. It's like lava, don't touch them.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
Target unlocked.
Okay, we're free from the Comet, so take shots at the Tiger. Spot for ourselves. Gun depression is 10 degrees, which is pretty good, but it's no Dicker Max, it's no steering mill, so you don't have crazy gun depression, and you have no armor, so shots like this, not worth it. Run away. Shots like that, not worth it. And be warned, artillery shoots at this thing, it hurts. So keep zigzagging, keep running, avoid artillery shell, like that. Now, snapshotting with this vehicle is not effective. Missed that shot. No. Man, come on, that was shot. That shot is crap. It's supposed to hit, and he should die. Oh well. So stick to walls, avoid artillery. Oh! Took 2 hits, almost dead. We're at 37% health. Two hits, just 2 hits, and we're at 37%. So don't get hit. High explosive also hurts. All right. We have another Scorpion. Now he has full health, but we have the advantage of hull down, so he does not notice us. So this T-25AT is pushing it. I load high explosive right now because why not? 1 millimeter of armor, high explosive will probably go through. Yep, T-25AT ate it. So wait for the Scorpion. And this high explosive will hurt a lot. There we go. And he's on fire. And he's dead. Wow. Just 2 hits, and he's full health to 0. No, this tank is actually pretty good. It's just you don't know how to play it. And we have an AFK Oni. Oni-chan. Shoot him. Chicken matlet. It has 219 millimeters of penetration, so hitting the upper plate should penetrate, but
Penetrate their armor.
keep hitting the gun, Sam. Hit the hull.
Penetrate their armor. Ready to
You're wasting gold shell.
Target
Hit the hull. Hit the frontal hull.
enemy armor is destroyed.
Thank you. Alright, artillery left. Artillery's chasing this Scorpion.
Permission to engage.
Yeah, he's running.
Find another target.
Fixed mounted tank destroyer versus fixed mounted artillery. Face him! Well, then again, you have 1 millimeter of armor, so you probably will die if he splash you. But this shot is pretty good with high explosive. 3, 2, 1, boom! And got him. So, pretty simple game. 3,000 damage in a tier 7. Not that bad. First game I've ever played in the Scorpion. And there you go, easy high caliber. All you do is snipe, but we only took 2 shots, and 2 shots bring us down to 37% health. So don't get shot at. But it's very simple. You have very good camouflage rating, and just snipe. Use your teammates to spot for you, and use them as meat shields or distractions. So don't get hit, but just keep sniping, and that's all you're good for. So do the damage, don't do the spotting. Hey, here's a tier 9 game with a tier 7 tank destroyer. So, snipe, alright? You should do the same thing in tier 7, but this thing is more important, or sniping is more important at tier 9, because you die in 1 hit from stuff like a T90 or, you know, Waffentragers. So, yeah, don't be too bold. Don't be too bold. Don't ram stuff like the E75. Don't do it. But yeah, use the speed, use the camouflage rating to help you stay alive. This tank is pretty fast. It's fun, alright? But we'll talk about the pricing issue at the end of the video. Everybody's complaining the bundles and it's crap. I know, it sucks, but if I can buy this thing for 5,150 gold, I automatically would do so. Because I love tank destroyers, and this thing is pretty good. So don't get spotted like this guy right here. And there goes a third of your health from a tier 7. If I was a T30, that guy would have been dead. Or an object 704, so don't get spotted. I was planning to switch to high explosive, but he disappeared. Alright, remember, stay away from your teammates because collateral damage. Alright, artillery splash, missed shots probably will hit you, so stay away from your teammates. Oh, the Scorpion got spotted again. Dead. See, so easy. Don't get spotted, alright? Do not get spotted. That's why I'm using a bush. Also use 6th sense on your crew, very important. When you get spotted, run away. Just run away. It's not worth, you don't have health to trade.
Ready to fire.
And don't
Target released.
follow heavy tanks like that Scorpion.
Penetration.
So those 2 Scorpions are playing as heavy tanks. Bad idea. You should not do that. So don't YOLO rush to a heavy corner with this vehicle. Such a bad idea.
Ready to fire. Target unlocked.
Where did that show go? Missed again. Alright, quits. Shoot at other targets. Panther. Nope.
Target acquired.
WZ.
Target released.
Died to the IS-3. Oh, KV-5.
Ready
Juicy.
to fire.
I
Target
might.
released.
Boom.
Gotcha.
219 millimeters of penetration is very good for a tier 7. Normally, you will not be able to penetrate a KV-5 at the sides with the T25/2. So, tracked him. Oh, I got spotted. Out.
Target unlocked. Target acquired. Critical hit.
Tracked him. Spotting damage. And executed. Alright, he's behind a building. We have a Yak Tiger. So don't take hit from Yak Tiger. That will bring us down to 30% health. So be careful. Use the 10 degrees of gun depression to your advantage. So it's like the T25AT. It has the 10 degrees of gun depression, but it doesn't have the matlet. So be warned.
Permission to engage.
Be
Let's
warned.
find another target.
We have a Yak Tiger. Juicy target.
Penetration.
Low alpha. Shoot the light tag.
To fire.
Auto aim noob.
Target released.
I missed. Oh. Targets, targets, targets.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Sloped. Now T30 will kill us in one hit. Almost kill us in one hit. So you don't want to risk it. Take your time, use the bush, use the cover,
Enemy armor is damaged.
take pot shots, run away. I'm surprised the GW Panther or GW Tiger did not shoot at me. But I'm only at tier 7, tier 9. So... Oh, zoom! That was the gold shell for the Yak Tiger. I spent it on the T30. I'll spend it here.
Enemy armor is hit.
Come out, T30. Oh, Yak Tiger. Missed. Alright, don't get hit. Oh, bait. Now, normally, you will not be able to penetrate the upper plate of the Yak Tiger by doing that with a T25AT or TE25/2, but boom. KS'd. Alright, so pretty simple. Do peekaboos with a bush and you'll be fine. There's the T30 again. D-track him.
Critical hit.
I missed the D-track, but D-track the other side.
They're knocked out.
And there you go. The reload is adequate, but the alpha is a little bit underwhelming. Simple enough, just peekaboo, camp and shoot, camp and shoot. And don't be too afraid of a Panther because he has only 150 alpha. So yeah, I'm not scared of the Panther. YOLO rush. Now remember, artillery will shoot at that guy. Stay away from him.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, explosions. So yeah, this is not a bad tank destroyer. Just don't get rammed, don't get collateral damaged, and you'll be fine. Know how to play as a tank destroyer and everything will be okay. And another easy game, so we did not do that much damage in comparison to the first, but we do more spotting damage this time around, so the credits are still pretty decent. And top of the list, so tier 9 match, so we did not do that much damage and we made a lot of credits with a normal account. Premium account makes even more, so that's very good. So yeah, Scorpion, it's pretty worth it, but the main problem is the pricing. And finally, in my opinion, the M56 Scorpion is one of the best sniper tank destroyer you can buy in the gift shop because it's very sneaky, it's fast, it's very accurate with very good penetration and makes a lot of credits. So if you know how to play sneaky tank destroyers, like sniper wise, this is a very good example of a classic tank destroyer that fits all the essence of a sniper. It's no SU-12244 because it has no armor, but it is not needed because the camouflage rating, right? So the main problem with this vehicle is the pricing bundle. By itself, it's worth every gold you spent. 5,150, that's cheap. That's super cheap in comparison to the SU-12244, the AT-15, or the E25 back when, but it's currently not being sold separately. So it's only being sold in a bundle, which is the main problem I have with this vehicle. So yeah, 50 bucks for this vehicle with 30 days of premium and like 2,000 gold or something. I don't need the premium days, I don't need the gold, I don't need every other crap you're gonna give me. I just need the tank and the garage slot, and that's pretty much it. So I really hate this bundle issue that Wargaming is trying to shove down our throats. So it's, I mean, if you don't spend the money, you don't have to enjoy this tank. So that sucks about it. I mean, I would buy this tank with gold if you give me this tank separately, but if you're gonna give it a bundle, I'm not gonna buy it unless I'm stupid, which I'm not. So yeah, people were complaining that they want to have the tank separately from the bundle, but they're forcing us to buy for these stuff. Well, nobody's forcing you to buy it, all right? You don't have to buy it if you don't want to. It's your money. So know how to spend your money. But yeah, it sucks that this thing is in a bundle. So that's my main problem with it. But other than that, if this vehicle is being sold separately by itself, it's worth the 25 bucks or so ish, or 30-ish bucks. It's worth the 5,150 gold, but currently as a bundle, not really. I mean, you could play with the E25 that everybody got last month, so everybody plays it. They play it like a medium tank and get wrecked in the first minute against like OIs and T110s, T150s, and KV2s. So they play it like a heavy tank and just dies. So I don't know. Just, yeah. The Scorpion is a very good sniper, alright? It's a sniper tank destroyer. It's not a T-28 concept. It's no alien, alright? It's not this stuff. It's a Scorpion. You play it like a bug. You shoot at people, you run away. Alright? Simple enough. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.